ZUKUL network, and I want to talk to you about money. Okay, I want to talk to you about money. We've done a couple of presentations of giving you an idea of how the compensation plan works, because we've got an affiliate program, and we've got where you can buy ad packs, which gives you you'll be able to buy advertising space in the business directory. Now, if you're familiar with those type of systems, the rev share, I call them rev shares, you buy those business directories. Now, one thing we will say is that a lot of people don't actually have a banner, okay? And this is something we discussed only today, okay? So this is not going to be ready at launch, but we discussed this today. Now, what we're going to give you the ability to do, so let's just say you buy a $1 ad pack, okay? You buy a share of a $1 ad pack, which is in the first level, and let's just say that gives you a certain amount of clicks that will be in the business directory for your banner, okay? But you don't have a banner, and you don't want to have a banner. You just think, I want to join this business to earn the revenue, but I don't want to advertise any business. I'm not interested. That's okay. You can do that, but what we're going to be giving you is the ability to sell that banner space to somebody else, okay? Now, most other companies will give you could log into your account, you might have 1 million banner clicks or 1 million banner impressions, and to you they don't mean nothing. You just think, well, what are they? Well, we're going to give you the ability to sell those, okay? Now, it's not going to be ready at launch, but we're going to tell you that a little bit after launch. But I just wanted to say that's another thing you'll be able to do. But we're going to create a system, okay, a system where somebody that doesn't even want to join ZUKUL network, but thinks, I want to buy some advertising space. They're going to be able to buy advertising space from you. So just imagine that you bought yourself a $1 share, okay, to earn the revenue, and you say, well, now we'll just use a hypothetical figure, I've got 10 clicks in my that I'm allowed to display my banner, but I don't have a banner. And then you've got Nina, she's got a fish and chip shop, and she says, I'd love to advertise on that site. Look at the Alexa ranking, and I don't want to join the site and be part of the revenue side of things. So Nina will just want to come there and buy banner advertising space. Now, when she comes on the place where she can buy banner advertising space, she's going to see two. If she chooses banner, she's going to be two places she's going to see. One where she can buy directly from the company, but there'll also be a place to say, well, do you know what? We've got members that have got banner advertising space available because they've already bought it, and you get it at a discount rate. Okay, so you won't, if you spent $1 to buy, let's just say 50 clicks, for example, you won't be able to sell those 50 clicks for $1 because they need to be at a discount rate for someone like Nina to want to come in there and buy them. Okay, so let's just say that we would say to Nina, well, you can either buy them from the company for $1, but they're available to buy for 80 cents. Out of the 80 cents, Nina would pay the system and get that banner advertising be transferred from you over to Nina, and then out of that 80 cents, you will get a proportion of that, the company will get a proportion of that, and the ad pack system will get a proportion of that. Okay, but we'll tell you all about that as well. I just want to lay that seed for you that we're going to have that. I'm not quite sure of what the the dotted I's and the crossed T's, and give you all the nitty gritties, but I'm just giving you an idea that you will be able to sell your banner advertising space in a system that we're going to create for you. So I don't believe, and you might tell me I'm wrong, but I don't believe there's another system that will allow you to do that, because normally the other sites want you to spend money directly with the company so that the company make most of the profit and not you. But we're about building you multiple streams of income, okay? Now, let me also tell you, I want to tell you, because this week I want to tell you about, if you're an MPA member, that we want to be able to, because you bought you bought 3 for ZUKUL, and you were given 2 bonuses once. So this week I'm going to tell you about what we're going to do with those 2 bonus ones you bought, and I'm going to tell you a little bonus that I've got in place for you that you can have your fingers in both pies, if you like. Okay, So I'll tell you a little bit more about that as we go through this week. Probably on Friday I'll tell you about that because I just need to clear a few things, and then I want to run it by the guys on this panel to make sure that I'm not making any mistakes and we're doing it correctly that benefits everybody. Okay, so if you are an MPA member and you're waiting for the pre-launch or the relaunch of MPA, hopefully Uday gets himself sorted out, but you are an MPA member that came and joined ZUKUL and you bought some ZUKUL GSUs and you were given 2 free GSUs for your MPA business, watch this space because I've got something special for you guys, okay, some sort of bonus, but if you've asked for a refund or anything like that, obviously you will lose out on that bonus, okay, you won't get that bonus, all right. Now, what you're also going to be able to do, and I think is probably the best way of telling you this, is like this. So you're going to have ZAN, and we're going to have ZUKUL. Okay. Now let's just say that you've got $200 available to withdraw inside ZUKUL, and in ZAN you've got available to withdraw $200 inside ZAN. Okay, so you've got 200 there, 200 there. I think I'll keep it simple. We're going to give you the ability to move that money over there or move that money back over there. Okay, you can move it between wallets. Now, you don't have to move the full amount. So let's just say you've got lots of money in here, and over here you've got 49. Let's just get rid of that 50. You've got $49 available in this side. Your membership's up for renewal. You can transfer $1, which then takes you down to $199 here, and put it in there, which gives you 50, so you can pay your membership. You can transfer any amounts that you want to and from your own account or to anybody else's account. So Jamie, let's say for Jamie, he might have $1,000 available inside ZUKUL, and you want to get into, and you're Jamie's friend, and you want to get into to ZUKUL network, but your credit card, you lost it. And you think, I want to get in. Don't worry, Jamie will say, I'll transfer you the money from my ZUKUL account to your ZUKUL network account. So you'll be able to transfer funds to anybody in the system. Okay? So obviously you understand which way you want to do that, right? So hopefully you got that. Now, we're not going to be at the mercy of these processors, and we all know, especially if you're an MPA member, you know what's happened certainly with MPA and Traffic Monsoon, and I think there's maybe a few others have run into trouble when it comes to PayPal. And I'm sure, I'm not saying anything that's out of turn there. I think you know what's happened, and hopefully, especially for MPA, hopefully Uday gets everything ready for his relaunch. I'm looking forward to that myself to see if he gets that sorted. But you know the problems that entails with PayPal. Well, we're not using PayPal. Okay, you're going to be able to pay with a credit card, and you're going to be able to withdraw to a wallet. Okay, an online wallet. Now, the wallet that we're using is the same one that's inside that we use for ZUKUL. We're going to have a separate one, so you don't have to have a ZUKUL account to use the wallet. You're going to have a separate one, but we do know that might not be available in your country, so we're looking at some other. We've got some other ones that we're going to be adding, but at launch, we're only going to have the Pay2 wallet. Okay, when we launch, we're going to have the Pay2 wallet. Now, you can withdraw a minimum of $1 a day. Okay, if that's what you want to do, but that will be processed once a week, like it is in ZUKUL. Okay. Now, when I say $1 a day, if you come to the end of the week and you've drawn $1 on a Monday, but nothing on a Tuesday, nothing on a Wednesday, but then on a Thursday you draw $1, so now you've drawn $2. Then on Friday you go to draw another $1. You've got $3 that you've tried to withdraw. You won't be able to transfer that to your wallet unless you've got $7. I think that's the number, $7. Okay, so you could draw a minimum of $1 a day, but when you do the weekly withdrawal, to have it transferred to your wallet, which is your credit card, you're going to need to have a minimum of $7. Okay, so if you've got the $7, that's great. If you haven't, you've got $6.50. You'll have to wait for the next pay run because you're going to need to put the extra 50 cents in. Okay, so hopefully that's clear. So a minimum of $1 a day, but a minimum of $7 a week. Okay, so that allows you to draw $1 a day. There's going to be you're going to be able to withdraw to start with. Okay, we're starting off. Your maximum withdrawal a day is going to be 300. Okay, 300 maximum to start with, and then obviously as we go further on, we will address that as and when we need to. I'll be guided by you know, the guys on the panel because obviously Darren and Jamie are the guys that have mainly given me all the info for us to put this into programming language. Okay, so we're going to do a minimum of $300. A maximum of $300 a day, and that you can draw 300, 300, 300, 300, 300, and then on the Friday you will process the payment and it will be added to your wallet the same way as ZUKUL is. So if you're not sure how that works, connect with a member that's inside ZUKUL and they'll tell you how that works. So what does that mean? If you've got, let's just say you've got $2,000 available to withdraw from your ZUKUL Ad Network business, okay, and that's on Wednesday. Wednesday morning you get up and you say, oh, I'm going to draw my maximum $300. So you draw your $300. On Thursday you can log in and draw your $300. On Friday you can log in and draw your $300. So that means for that week's pay run you could draw a maximum of $900 because you started on Wednesday. But if you started on the Saturday, you would be able to draw 300, 300, 300 Saturday, 300 Sunday, 300 Monday, 300 Tuesday, 300 Wednesday, 300 Thursday, and 300 7 days again on the Friday. And that will be the pay runs. Okay, so the pay run is every Friday. We will put on the site of your time zone of when that cut-off is. I'm not sure because I don't do that, but we will get that. And for those people that are in ZUKUL as well, we'll put what that time is in ZUKUL as well. We'll put the same time zone because so that you know, because obviously it's first off it's done by a human to make sure that there's no fraudulent stuff gone in there. And then once he clicks the button, which is Michael, my business partner, it then is handed back over to the program to automate it. Okay, so Michael we will say exact time. Okay, so hopefully that's clear that you can draw that money on a daily basis, minimum of $1 a day, but you have to withdraw a minimum of $7 a week. Maximum withdraw a day is $300, and all payments will be processed on a Friday. Okay, on a Friday for you to draw to your wallet. And I don't know, maybe Bart might know a bit more about this. I don't know how long it takes to come outside of ZUKUL and get actually into your Pay2 account, but I believe once you've gone through, if you're doing it regular, then it's a bit like when you go and work, you know, you start work, you have to do that week in hand type thing or that month in hand, you know. Once you got past the first month or the first week when you start a new job, then things start to be natural because you don't miss, but there's always that gap in there. Okay, what I'm about to tell you, okay, is only going to be people that have pre-registered before the launch. Okay, now GSUs, you're going to be able to buy your first 2 people. Now what that means is you're going to be charged a fee to get the first 2 people that are in your business. Okay, now at the moment, apart from those people that have promoted their own link, Jeremy's sitting in a brilliant place because everybody's signed underneath me. Okay, and it's me that's going to make loads of money, and it's me that's going to buy a new house, and it's me that's going to get a new car. No, sorry, it's not me. Okay, but everybody is underneath me. Now this is what's going to happen when we launch. Okay, I'm just going to take you, I'll just put that there to remind me. So I'm going to put JR. Who shot JR? That's me, right? At the moment, everybody is sitting in a list underneath me. Okay? Now, when we launch, I'm going to get my red pen here. If you're in that list, we're going to give you a special link that's not going to be available to anybody else that hasn't pre-registered. Okay, so if you're not a member of ZUKUL Network and you try to use the link, it's not going to let you do it. Okay, because we're going to tell everybody about the link. Obviously, we're not going to say, I'm not going to come round your house and say, this is your link. Don't show anybody else. We're going to give everybody the same link. But if you're in the system, you will be able to use the link. If you're not in the system, you just as well hang it up in the toilet, because that's what it's going to be worth to you. It's going to be worth nothing. Okay, so there's going to be a whole list of people. Now, what we're going to do with everybody that's on this list that hasn't promoted their own link. So let's just say that this guy here, well, he thinks he's got this big smile on his face. Well, he actually went out and used his own link, and he introduced these two people here. So I'll just give them a little face, okay? Well, he won't be able to use the link because he's used his own link, which is fine. He could use his own link, all right? But if these other people haven't used their own link, so they're going to be able to use the special link. So I'm going to call it the SL, okay? The special link. Now, I don't know whether you can see that. I'll move it down a bit. The special link, right. Now, this special link, the first thing you're going to be able to do, this is going to be before pre-launch, the first thing you're going to be able to do is to fund some money in your account that you will not be able to withdraw again, okay? Once you fund the money into your account, we'll tell you what that amount might be. It'll be a low amount, so it won't be nothing that, you know, we're not going to ask you for $1,000 or anything like that. It's going to be a low amount, but that money is to go towards your buying your ad packs, okay? So you can go in, I don't know what we'll say the minimum amount is, might be $20 or $15, I don't know. But when we're ready to tell you what the amount is, you will be able to put in the minimum into your account. But at that point, you're still under Jeremey. So you say you put in your $10 or $15. Let's say that this person Jamie puts $200 in. Darren puts 150 in. Bart puts in 100. Kevin puts in 75. Nina puts in 55. I don't know. Whatever the amounts may be. It's irrelevant, the amount. You're going to have that amount once you deposit it. You can transfer that from ZUKUL, remember. Don't necessarily need your credit card. You can transfer that from your available balance inside ZUKUL. Okay? Now, when you transfer that money, this link that we give you will now be able to use. Now, if you decide you want to buy your first two people, it will be this link that you will use, and we will know that when you come, you'll be able to go out and buy, I don't know whether you see, your first two people. So there's you, and we'll put your downline. I think that's what I'll do. You buy your downline. So there's your big smiley face. Now, the minute you add yourself to a form that we give you because of this link, the system, when you click a button, it's going to ask you for your affiliate link, your ZUKUL Network affiliate link, okay? It's going to ask you for your PayPal transaction, which is what you've paid for your downline for your ZUKUL Network business, okay? And when you click the button to submit, the system is going to go over and check that you're in this group of people here and you're not in this group of people up here who promoted their own link. And what it does then is it's going to add you to the rotator. Now, the next person that comes in, I don't know, so that's this person here. They've gone into the rotator because they bought their two people. And this person decides now to buy their two people. As soon as they pay through this special link, their sponsor, who is Jeremey at the moment, is now changed over to Mr. or Mrs. X over here. Their sponsor will change. So if you sign up today and when we get near a launch and you see that I'm your sponsor, I will not be your sponsor. Same as it happens in ZUKUL. If you're in ZUKUL, that will happen as well. If you've got me as your sponsor, the minute you pay, I'm no longer your sponsor. It goes to the next person that's in the rotator. Okay? Now this is going to happen for pre-launch for the people that want to get themselves locked in a good position. Now, when we do make the direct, the downlines available for you to buy, you can buy as many as you want, but you can only have one order in the system. Okay, so let's just say this is you, and you're the very first person that gets added to the rotator. Okay, well, and you've got more than one order in place. You get your first 2 people. You will get an email from the system to say your order has been completed. It's up to you to then log back into the form that we give you to put in your next order, your next ID transaction, your affiliate link, and all the stuff that you did before. It's just like you're doing it for the very first time. You start all over again. And once you do that, you're added back into the rotator based on your timestamp. So everybody has the same chance. Okay, everybody has the same chance. There's none of this thinking, well, what happens if a leader gets in before me? He can get added to the rotator. There's nobody added into the rotator before anybody else. There's founder positions, okay? There's founder positions because somebody has to be in first. And that is some lucky members, because we're giving away some founders of spots. And obviously, you've got to have somebody in the system in the first place, okay? It's going to be our team leaders that you see on here. But they're not going to be able to go out and buy loads of packages and say, right, I'm going to load, I want 100 people coming to me. They're going to do exactly what you are. Yes, someone like Jeremey or Darren will be in the list first off, but he'll only be in the list the minute he buys 2 downline. But if you buy, he's going to get the link the same time as you. So you could be in the system before Jeremey or before Darren. That depends on how quick you are. But everybody has got the same chance, okay? There's none of this that he's got priority or she's got priority over this person. And none of this, oh, well, my credit card didn't work, so it's not fair that I didn't get in. We don't care about your credit card not working. That's your problem. You need to make sure that your ZUKUL network account is funded, and we're going to give you that option to fund your account first before we launch so that you can lock yourself in. But if you're not registered on that pre-registration list, you won't be able to do it, okay? So if you're not registered with ZUKUL Network, go in and register. And if you've put in a load of Mickey Mouse details, you're going to kick yourself, because you're going to have to go and create a new account, because you can't change your email address. You can't go and change all that stuff until after launch. So if you want to be on this pre-list, you must make sure that you've got the correct details. If you haven't, don't send in a support ticket. You're going to need to create another account and put in proper details, okay? And then the old one eventually will get deleted, which we'll deal with at a later stage. But if you've put in the wrong details and just thought, I'm going to fill out mickeymouse@gmail.com, I'm sorry, but you've done yourself no justice, okay? You've created yourself a problem, because Mickey Mouse is not in our system. I think he lives in Disneyland. Remember, when we actually launch ZUKUL Network, there's going to be spots that appear in your funnel from revenue that's generated inside ZUKUL Network, which is going to give you your GSUs probably in the blink of an eye. There's going to be a lot of orders filled, because we've created a banking system inside ZUKUL Network and inside ZUKUL itself that's going to be used to buy golden tickets and buy ad spots and all that. So don't forget about all this stuff. Hang in there, because I'll tell you what, you're gonna and the traffic starting. It's all going to be happening. I tell you, it's all going to be happening. And if you're looking at other companies that have got a free rotator, and if you believe that this rotator wasn't going to work, and it's got money to buy advertising, what on earth would a free rotator do for you? Think about it. You know, it might work to start with, but it'll soon run out of steam. But, you know, our rotator slowed down because we're not spending our advertising budget yet, because we're still dotting I's and crossing T's. And I shall be telling you about that more this week as well, about the advertising that's going to start. So things are all going to be starting to happen very, very, very soon. Every one of our ducks is in a row. We just got to let them out on the pond.